What's up, everybody? This is a quick tutorial by yours truly, thpsGoat, thpsGoat. I'm going to show you how to quickly and efficiently model a vert. This is Blender version 2.79. This is a fresh scene here. You can hit A to select everything. Hold Shift, right click the cube, X, delete. We're going to start with this cube here. You can also turn on backface culling. So basically what backface culling does is shows you which side of your mesh is solid and which side's not. So anyway, now you can choose these four edges. You really want the bottom, and I mean it could be this side too, you could keep whatever. Just keep a side and the bottom part, and then you're going to flip those vertices, or sorry, flip those normals. You're going to edge select this, Control B for a bevel. You can drag it all the way out, and then from here you can use your mouse wheel to select your vert. Depending how many more cuts in it, obviously the smoother. You could get away with like a 4 or 5. Now you're gonna hit A again, hit A once more, W, remove doubles because these 4 vertices were doubled because we beveled it out to the existing ones. So now we have a prefab vert right here. We can hit A again, Shift D, and you can G, and then you can lock it to the Y-axis, you can lock it to the X-axis, just move it away. Now we're going to hit R to rotate, Z to rotate it on the Z-axis, and then we'll do a 30. You're also going to want to do negative 30 so that it's not an outside curve, it's an inside. We're also going to do snap selection, snap it by vertex, just snap it to the edge there. And I'm going to do that once more. We're going to duplicate it with Control D, and then G, Y, or X, just move it out of the way. I'm going to do R to rotate, Z, another negative 30. Now the reason we're doing it by negative 30s is because when we do this for one final time, 3, 6, 9, that brings us to our other 90-degree angle. So you have it going perfectly here. Now, you can turn off your snapping. You could either do vertex selection, and select these vertexes, and then hit F to fill. Also make sure you're holding Shift when you're selecting, or else it will select one at a time individually. Select the first one, right click, select the other one, fill. It's much faster if you do edge selection. So we're going to do that with all these little pockets here. You could even do one of those, and then you could triangulate it. But pretend we did it individually for the sake of ease. So now what we're going to do is actually take this one. We're going to delete it. Delete the faces. Hit A to select it. Shift D. We're going to treat this whole piece as a new prefab. Going to scale it on the Y by 1. Go ahead and flip the normals. Scale it on the X by 1. Yeah. Now, I want to rotate this 90. And then what this should allow is us to kind of prefab a bowl together. Beautiful. So now we have a bowl. You can go to vertex select, or you can do edge select again, whatever. You can select all these edges, E to extrude it, S to scale it inward. You can stop, Alt M I'm going to merge at center. That gives the base. Up here, select these top edges all the way around. If you would like a deck, you have a deck right there. What you could also do is select all these top edges additionally and Control B to give it a bevel. We can get a smooth transition in. We're going to keep the sharp one though. Also, if you would like to square this out, take your furthest point as your reference. Take your furthest point and drag snap vertices to it. I would stop. Yeah, that's fine. That one's already good, doesn't need to move. Could probably hit this with a limit dissolve and then triangulate it so it's better, but it's already triangulated, so there you go. Another thing is you can go into your shading, you can smooth, and then you can take your deck of the bowl or the ground, whatever you're going to transition it to, and flatten it. And now if you go to render, you also want to go to here, environmental light. Perfect. Now say you are building a single vert. You can do the first steps up to where we duplicated, and now what you can simply do is turn your snap on, extrude this top down. Now you can select this side to this side and hit F to fill, Control T to triangulate. There you go. If you want a little deck on top with your, you don't even need snap on, but you can extrude it on the x-axis out to your desired position. This means it's normal flipped. You can delete this back one. You can take these two edges, shoot them out to there. There you go. Do a little rolling action if you would like. It's really rough right there, so what I would do then is take these two and snap them to a center. Got some little rolling action there. Take this then, hit that with a smooth. Just some fun tricks you could do. Let me see what I could do here. Something I want to do. Here we go. Just do about like 0.8, 0.08. Insetting this 0.08 all around. Delete these even. Extrude them in. if you have double-sided faces in your material, which should be by default unless you specifically tell the game that a texture is single-sided, then it should look something like this in game. Granted with some textures, but you can give it a more wood look, whatever. Also, if you did it the opposite way instead of in, you would do the backs together instead of the front. Like an outside curve there.